Shut up and sit down.
Hello and welcome back to the Stat Nerd Perspective. Today we'll be looking at one of the top pick and roll operators in the league, Tyus Jones. Now, you may be looking at this graph wondering why a player in the 67th percentile in pick and roll offense needs a video, but that only includes his own scoring. Once we include his passing, he is at 1.04 points per possession in derived pick and roll offense over the last 3 years, a figure that would place him in the top 15% in most individual seasons. Digging deeper into the numbers, we can see that his pick and roll possessions that end in a cut, roll, or pop are extremely efficient and the part where he has the most control. The spotted possessions are something he has less control over with the variability of three-point shooting. Here we see Tyus shift the ball to his left hand just as Jing applies pressure to Van Vliet's right side, causing Van Vliet to shift that direction. This is exactly what Jones was waiting for, and as soon as Van Vliet's right foot is planted under the three-point line, Jones explodes the opposite direction with the flip screen. Cat doesn't like the space he has after the pop, so Jones runs another screen and roll to get off a floater. Cat shows screen here, which influences Lillard's angling, and then Tyus shifts his weight to his back foot on the hesitation, creating just enough room to get the runner. Crafty use of the off arm to create space on these next two plays. On shots designated as runners by Synergy, Jones scored over a point per shot over the last 3 years, a number that puts him in the top 20% most seasons. Jones' ability to convert on these types of shots make him really tough to cover with the drop scheme, and he has a big that can shoot. When defenders try to go over the screen, Jones is able to keep the step he has by edging into the direct line, trapping them on his back hip. They start this play with a quick pistol action to get a switch, and then Jones rejects the screen when the defender jumps it early. Again, Tyus uses the threat of a screen to gain an advantage, without a screen actually being set by Cat. Terrible defense by Schroeder helps as well though. Great snake dribble here after the defender goes over the screen. Jones absolutely roasts the underscreen drop scheme combo, even with a down shooting season. Jones uses Lillard's own momentum against him to create space as he tries chasing over top the screen. Good footwork here as Jones uses the jab step with the screen to create an open shot away from the screen. One thing that makes Jones so efficient in the pick and roll is his ability to limit turnovers, something he took a step forward on this past season. Here we see that nobody in the league had both a superior effective field goal percentage and turnover percentage in derived pick and roll offense last season.
Tyus does a great job of skip passing over the top and finding the open shooters.
It took him a little bit longer than was maybe necessary to make this read, but sometimes that's what it takes to limit turnovers. Jones waits till Wright gets to the middle of the floor and help side to make the pass. This brief miscommunication is all Jones needs to capitalize with an open shooter on the pop. This time they know they aren't switching, but the hedge takes too long for Patrick Patterson to recover from. The Nuggets try to ice the screen here, and as soon as Jones sees this, he accelerates, forcing the big to drop farther and opening up the screener for a jump shot. Here, the Thunder try to ice and hedge, but it's still not enough to recover to the jump shot. Here the Timberwolves ran Spain action, although it probably resulted in a more difficult jumper than just a normal pick and pop. Jones uses a pair of drag screens to create a 3 for the trailing cat. Teams asking their bigs to get around their own men after the hedge is a strategy Jones takes advantage of over and over again. These next 2 clips are of a play I expect the Grizzlies to utilize with Jones and Triple J often. Jones looks like he's in a tough spot here, but he patiently waits for Grant to fall asleep and finds the cutting Saric. Here, the pick and pop draws the help defender, allowing Jones to register the hockey assist. So how will the Grizzlies use Jones? Let's take a quick look at some preseason film to get an idea. Here, the Grizzlies set a screen for Jones to get him open off ball, then use that same screening position to set up a pick and roll inside the arc, where Jones finds the open corner 3 from the over help. Thanks for watching this episode of the Stat Nerd Perspective. Make sure to like and share the video, subscribe on YouTube, follow on Twitter, and comment with the next play you'd like to see a video on.